Hey everyone, what you just saw was a brand new movement tech in Destiny 2, and I'm excited about it, because there hasn't been a new skate since Lightfall released, when strand skating was discovered. And this skate may just be faster and take us further than any one skate ever has. Alright, let's get into it. Grapple skating is what I'll be calling this movement tech throughout the video. That said, the name's still a work in progress, but more on that later. Now, what makes this skate so amazing is that you don't need a super to do it. You don't even need sword ammo. All you need is eager edge and a grapple. The skate itself is super unique too, plus it's not even that hard to do. I promise, by the end of the video, you'll be able to grapple skate. Oh, and by the way, I'm aiming to get to 10k subs by the end of February, so if you could subscribe, that would really help me out. Thanks, and back to the video. The first thing you need to know is that this entire skate relies on a minor oversight by Bungie. When the final shape first released, Eager Edge was bugged, and you could apply it to anything. I actually made a video on this a while back, but they ended up patching out most of the ways to do it, except they forgot about Blink. By taking out an Eager Edge sword and blinking, then swapping off your sword, you will apply Eager Edge to yourself for a few seconds. Now any melee ability that has lunge will be affected by Eager Edge. In our case, it's the Grapple melee. A few things you need before you can grapple skate are a Prismatic Hunter with Grapple, Blink, Ascension, and a Eager Edge sword. You should also really max out your mobility because this makes your Blink go further and helps regen your class ability. Once you're set up, you're ready to skate. Now let's break this down piece by piece. The first thing you should do is go to the cistern on Nessus. It's a massive area that's wide open and great for practicing. Next, you need a ledge to skate off of. It's similar to how well and shatter skating need one as well. And now that you know the where, here's the how. First, we're going to go over how to apply Eager Edge to yourself. Jump and then take out your sword. Blink, and as your blink ends, immediately put your sword away. Now Eager Edge should be applied to you. Once you have that down consistently, you're halfway there. This next part is about the grapple timing. After you blink and put your sword away, grapple and hold forward. This will help activate your grapple melee sooner. Now as you're falling, wait until you touch the ground. Once on the ground, activate the grapple melee and then blink. And that should be a successful grapple skate. Before I move on to the mid-air part of the skate, I have some important tips. First, you need to wait until you touch the ground to do the grapple melee. This is because you can't skate in the air and need a ledge. Also, really make sure to hold forward as you fall. This will help keep you on the ground. And once you're on the ground, don't feel the need to rush. Since being on the ground doesn't affect the speed of the skate, you can hit the grapple melee anytime while you're dragging the floor. Next, if you're having any trouble doing the skate, grapple towards the ground instead of in the air. This helps keep you on the ground and should stop any bouncing from happening. Over time, you'll be able to do the grapple just about anywhere and still skate just fine. Another really big tip is that Navigator with its catalyst is an amazing tool to have. It allows you to grapple skate without using up your grapple. This will let you retry the skate as many times as you want. And speaking of retrying the skate, there's a really neat trick for that. With a Silk Strike super, you can use it and get on your Sparrow at the same time. This will give you back both your grapple and dodge. There's public events all over Nessus, so you'll be able to get your super pretty easily. That takes us to Ascension. This ability helps maintain the height during the skate, and since it's tied to our class ability, it's important to choose the right dodge. So make sure you put on Marksman dodge with Facet of Hope for quick regen. Finally, you should be using the 6th Coyote for a second dodge charge, or an even better option would be Relativism, the exotic class item for Hunter, with Spirit of Coyote and Spirit of Ophidian. Ophidian is great because it increases the weapon swap speed and makes the skate that much more consistent. With all that out of the way, let's move on to what you need to do while you're in the air. The best combo that I've found for maintaining height and distance has been 2 blinks, Ascension, 2 blinks, Ascension, and 2 more blinks. This combo will get you across the entirety of the cistern, as well as through the whole ship's jumping puzzle in King's Fall. That said, if you want a quick way to gain height during this skate, you can blink Ascension, blink Ascension. This will use all your abilities off rip, but you gain a decent amount of height, which other skates can't really do unless you bounce into something first. One last tip is that you should blink while looking slightly up. Doing this will help maintain your height during the skate. Now, I understand that grapple skating may be a little tricky to get the hang of at first, but it's beyond worth it. I mean, this is the first real skate Prismatic Hunter has ever had. And sure, grappling into Ascension is a nice movement tech, but it's not really a skate. Grapple skating is, and I'm just gonna be honest, it's the fastest skate in the game, and I can prove it. Earlier, you saw me clear all of the King's Fall ship's jumping puzzle in one skate. Even the best while skating warlocks take 2 to 3 skates to make it all the way across. In these clips, I'm up against someone who is well skating. They even start out before me, and I not only catch up to them, but I zoom right past them. In both clips, I make it with plenty of time to spare, and I don't even spawn the door. There's so much potential for this new skate. I really think if somebody better than myself were to learn grapple skating, it could have a huge impact on Destiny 2 speedruns, and just the game as a whole. Alright, let's move on from that. King's Fall Ships is really the last place you should go when you're learning grapple skating. Again, you want to start with the cistern on Nessus. First, to simply do a grapple skate. Second, land here at this midpoint in the cistern. Landing here at all is a massive amount of progress and means you're really improving. Finally, landing all the way at the other end of the cistern is your last goal for Nessus. As you may have noticed, this skate kind of excels at clearing enormous gaps in a short amount of time. You can use it to skip most of the first jumping puzzle in Salvation's Edge, or you can use it to skip the ship's jumping puzzle in King's Fall. And those are just a few places to show how amazing the skate is. But just because I've shown it's well suited at clearing massive gaps of space, doesn't mean it's not just a good skate in general. You can use it anywhere you can well or shatter skate, and once you get it down, you'll be able to do it anywhere, even off something as small as this. Thank you all so much for watching. This video was kind of an accident, funny enough. I was working on a much larger video project that will be coming out sometime in the near future. It goes over every single strand-based movement tech in the game, and I think if you like this video, you'll love that one. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure to subscribe. Before I go, I had kind of a fun idea. While I like the name Grapple Skating for the movement tech, I think the community should get a chance to name it. So right now, go down to the comments and type out a relevant name for this skate. Whichever gets the most likes, I'll pin under this video. Of course, I'll leave my own comment, being Grapple Skating, for the name, and if you like that one, then vote on that. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.